5. Guard against steal. On the youth level, an aggressive first or third base coach will have their base runners take an over-exaggerated lead after the pitch crosses home plate. Many youth catchers will try to pick the runner off first base by throwing behind the runner. However, on the youth level, this strategy can potentially cause more problems and defensive blunders. If the catcher throws the ball behind the runner, it provides more opportunities for that base runner to advance to the next base. And if the catcher throws the ball away, then the base runner may be able to advance 2 extra bases. Coaches should teach their catchers to run right at the base runner and either freeze him in his tracks or make him return to first base. If the base runner commits to the next base, then the catcher should plant his foot and throw to the lead base. At all costs, the catcher should always make the runner return to the original base with as little or no throws as possible. 6. Blocking fundamentals. Blocking low or wild pitches is a crucial part of the game for catchers, and proper fundamentals will save extra runs per game. When going down to block a pitch in the dirt, the catcher should drop to his knees, with his glove covering the space between his knees, protecting the 5-hole between the legs. The catcher's throwing hand should hide safely behind the glove for protection. In youth baseball, many young catchers will flinch and turn their head to the side when blocking a ball in the dirt. It must be drilled into the youth catcher that if he turns his body, he is open for an injury on the sides of his body where he's not protected by the equipment. Emphasize that the chin should be tucked into the chest when blocking a pitch. This will help keep the body and the head locked into the ball. Catchers should not try to catch every blocked pitch. It's just as beneficial to use the body to keep the ball in front of the chest. When blocking a ball off of the body, the catcher wants to angle himself toward home plate so that the ball falls as close to the body as possible for easy control. Blocking balls in front of the body, as well as to the right and left of the plate, all have the same fundamentals. 7. 2 home plates. Here is a simple yet effective blocking drill that increases repetition and conditions the athlete. In this drill, the catcher has to block 2 home plates at the same time, using all of the blocking fundamentals discussed in the previous drill. A coach stands a short distance away and will alternate bouncing a ball in front of each plate for the catcher to block. Again, the catcher should not try to catch each ball. His only job here is to keep the ball in front of him to keep runners on base from advancing to the next base. Coaches can mix in throwing balls in the dirt and throwing balls over the plate to keep the catcher anticipating any situation. 8. No hands blocking. A great way to teach catchers to overcome any fear of being hit with a baseball is the no hands blocking drill. The catcher will clasp both hands together behind his back. A coach will then toss balls at the catcher, who must get into the blocking position and keep the balls in front of the body. This drill is also great for teaching catchers to use the body when blocking and not to get caught up trying to catch every potential wild pitch securely in the glove. Proper technique is reinforced in this drill, such as keeping the chin pressed up against the chest. Coaches on the youth level should gauge by age and/or ability if the player is able to do a drill like this.